Okay, Team Stromquist, there seems to be a little confusion about the monthly, last Friday of the month report. So I wanted to walk you through how to do it and what I'm looking for. So give me one sec. So hopefully all you guys know how to log into Salesforce. So it's best to do this, I think, on the desktop, although you can enter opportunities on your iPhone. So okay, so when you log in, this is what your screen looks like. You guys probably have seen this before. You go up to Opportunities, you click on that. So you're going to basically go to New, and the thought process here, guys, is this is where you're going to spend your time in the next month that gives you the greatest opportunity of, getting the number that Chuck gives you at your target that Chuck gives you at the beginning of the month. So you can see I'm the opportunity owner, Eric Stromquist. The opportunity name is just a name that you give it. So let's just hypothetically say I want to follow up on a quote, and let's just say it's VFDs. Let's just make it Honeywell VFDs. Honeywell VFDs. And let's just say the account is, I'll just find one here. Let's just say it's CC, International Paper. Okay. Now, International Paper is actually one of Oscar's accounts, so he'll see this. But and then the type, is it existing business or new business? Okay, so by that I think existing business is going to be an existing customer, and new business would be a prospect. So this is an existing customer, existing business. You don't really have to worry about the primary source campaign. Let's forget about that. We come over to the close date. So if I'm going to do this for January, and this is being my target, and I'm not sure what the date's going to be. I want to come here and I'll probably just use January 31st as the potential close date. Now the other thing you need to put here is your stage. Okay, so is it prospecting, qualifying, needs analysis? What we're really looking at as, have you already done a proposal? Okay, are you negotiating, doing the review after a proposal, or are you doing prospecting or qualification? So in this case, I'll say that we are actually doing a proposal and a price quote. That's where we're at the stage. The probability here, I might just think it's 60%, so I'll put that in. That's going to be your best guess. And then you come down here to the amount, and let's just say that it's going to be 10K. Okay, so go $10,000. Okay. Additional information, the lead source, if I wanted to, like if it was referred by somebody else, I could put that there. That's not really necessary. I don't really care about that. If you need to do a next step here, you can, but I don't care about that either. If you want to do a description, you could do it here. And Paul Moore mentioned that on his account, sometimes he's quoting a job and there might be 4 or 5 contractors bidding it. So in that case, he would probably enter his best, candidate here, and he might in the description to remind himself put who else is bidding it. But we wouldn't want to double bill that. He wouldn't want to enter this quote if it was a job for each customer that was bidding the job. Basically hit here and I go save and new, and that one's good to go. All right. So that's one type, which would be a proposal or a quote. Another opportunity type could be a follow-up on a quote. Hopefully you guys will have a lot of these once you start using the system. So this could be called, follow-up. I could come here to the account name, and again, I'll just say CC Dixon, and then I want to come down to type their existing business. And the follow-up I might want to put, follow-up on, let's just say, Honeywell quote. I don't need the quote number in here, just Honeywell quote. Now I come over here, the close date. Now maybe I have a close date on this. Maybe, the guy has told me that it's going to close. They're going to make a decision January 10th. So I'd put January 10th in there. Now, what stage I'm at? Now, obviously at this stage, it's already been there, so I'm at negotiating review. I put that in, and I think I got a 90% probability I could change that, and then again, I come in here and I put the amount. Okay, so I'll say $3,000, and I am done, so I can go save and new. Okay. Now, let's just say that I have an account that's a total prospect, okay? So I haven't sold him anything, but let's just say maybe he's a big Rosemont user. It's an industrial account, and I want to say the opportunity is transmitters, and I might say Honeywell transmitters. And I type that in. The account name, it might be new, but if it was a new account or a prospect and it wasn't in my list, I'd have to enter that. So I'll just make it up and say new. Well, we won't call it new, we'll just call it CW's paper, okay? But I would want to go in and enter that in my contact so I'd have the contact information to follow up on. But you wouldn't necessarily need to do that for the sake of this report. This would be new business. I'd come over here and the close date, since I'm just going to make a call and really sort of, going through, I'll put January 31st because I'm not sure when I'm going to see them in the month. The stage I'm at here is I'm in the prospecting stage. And, if I'm talking about transmitters, my hope might be I'd sell one transmitter. You could put an amount in here, or you could just put zero because you're not sure. But, I would think positively. Maybe if a transmitter costs around $1,000, you put $1,000 in, okay? And you come in here, the lead source or whatever, you want to put that, you could. If you want to do a description on this, like, uses Rosemont. So, you're going to make a call on that. Good to go. So go save and new, okay? So you'll go through and you'll build your list. And then essentially what's going to happen, guys, is I guess I actually have to enter in an account here. So I'd have to set that account up first. So for this sake, I'll just say it was 20 Perimeter Summit. Okay. I go save. And then when we have our conversation the last Friday in the month, we'll essentially do something like this. We'll come over here to reports. This will generate the report for you. I come over here to opportunities report. Actually, I want to do my personal reports. I actually created one called monthly planning. I click on that. And if I come in here and I go summarize, so that's going to be the date would be from to the end of January. So I'd set this up to be January 31st, and from January, come over here and do this real quick. So January 1st to the 31st, I got all opportunities. I hit run report, and actually it looks like Stacy's already got some stuff in here. Good job, Stacy. But you can see down here the ones that I entered. We got CC Dixon follow-up, 90%, $3,000, existing business. Nuco's one I set up earlier, 20 Perimeter, we set that one up. But bottom line, so this will be the report. So I'll have a conversation with each of you with your report. So instead of doing all opportunities, I might come in here and go show my opportunities. Okay, I hit run report. And here are the opportunities that I've set up. Okay, so bottom line right now, I've got opportunities totaling about 24,000. And this is the setup. So my conversation with you guys would be, okay, what I need you to help you with 20 Perimeter, what I need to help you with CC Dixon. But the purpose and the discipline of this is to get you guys in the habit of thinking about the next month and where you're going to spend your time, where you're going to get the most bang for the buck. Now, most of you guys have, target numbers that are up over $100,000. Obviously, this doesn't add up to $100,000. But I've only got an X amount of hours in the month, so this does set it up where at least I've taken a minute and sat down, discussed it with Eric, that's me, and this is sort of what I'm shooting at. These are the targets I'm going for, okay? As time goes on, these dashboards will automatically build themselves, meaning that most of your stuff that's going to close is going to show up under opportunities. You'll be able to run that report. You'll probably add a couple of existing things like prospects and stuff that you're going to want to call on. But the main purpose of this demonstration is to show you that report, you enter it in opportunities. Okay, so that's the end of this training session. If you guys have any more questions, let me know, and we can do another training video. Thanks.